Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you are coming across this channel or you are coming across this smiley face, my name is Ugochukwu Ezine and you're highly welcome. For my returning subscribers, you guys already know that I love you. Thank you so much for always supporting this small person. Small person with big subscribers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. So guys, with the title you already know that we are talking about how to wean your baby without pains and engorged breasts, right? I know that a lot of women have different ways in which they wean their baby or they tackle things that concerns motherhood, but in this particular video today I'll be giving you tips that have really worked for me as a mom of 4 kids. As a mom of 4 kids, I have tried different things when it comes to weaning a child or weaning a toddler. When I had my first baby, I tried a lot of things. They say take pain relief, do this, do that. Trust me, once you take pain relief, it will just last for a while. Once that pain relief weighs out of your body, trust me, that pains will come back and you even end up getting fever, getting cold and all of that. In that case, I wasn't satisfied with all those tips when it comes to weaning a child or weaning a toddler, because that pain is not something that one could keep managing. So that made me to carry out a lot of research and find out for myself what I can do to help myself in order to avoid those excruciating pains when it comes to weaning a toddler. And I found out some things that really helped me when it comes to weaning my baby without pains or all those kind of discomforts when it comes to weaning a child. So guys, stay tuned in this video if you really want to get those tips, and watch this video till the end, because I'll be dropping one of the most important things to do in order to avoid that pain totally. You know, when I tell you totally, I am not joking. So if you really want to hear that, you have to watch this video till the end, because I don't know where I will be putting it actually. So all you have to do is just to watch this video till the end in order not to miss that particular tip, okay? So the first thing I have here is you have to make up your mind. Yes, I know that. Yes, when you want to win your baby, you feel that you have made up your mind, right? You have made up your mind that you are winning your child. Yeah, we all make up our mind before doing that. Like, we decide, yes, we are going to win our child. But when I mean make up your mind, is truly make up your mind, okay? Because this thing is not a child's play. We all know the emotions that comes with winning a child. A child that you have taken care of, you carried for 9 months in your belly, you gave birth to him or her, you know the kind of challenges you went through before giving birth to that child, and maybe you have grown a lot of love for that child, okay? And nature have made it that you will definitely win this child. Like, you will stop giving this child your breast to suck at any time, at some point, right? Now, we all know the emotions that come with that. Sometimes we don't feel like doing it, but we just have to do it because it must be done, right? So in that case, you have to make up your mind, like, to be strong in your emotions in order not to turn back in your decisions, okay? Because once you start that process, you will have a lot of emotions coming in, coming out, like even yourself blaming you, even your thoughts calling you name, like you are a wicked mother, or you will start thinking to yourself, am I a wicked mother for doing this for my child? Is it good for me? Am I doing the right thing? And all of that. So in that case, if you don't make up your mind, like if you have not made up your mind to do that, you might see yourself going back, like trying to start what you have planned to stop, okay? So in that case, that's why I advise, and that's what I do that really works for me. I make up my mind, like when it's getting close, I say, okay, this is it. Once it's this day, I no longer do this, and that will be it. No going back. So you have to make up your mind and make sure that your emotions are intact. If not, trust me, we are all human beings. You might end up going back, okay? So that's it for number 1 tip. Number 2 tip is I let them know before time that this is going to happen. Yeah. What I mean by I let them know before time is, most times, I wean my babies when they're already like 1 year and maybe 1 year plus. Okay, so I believe by then they're already here, like they understand a little things that we tell them. Most times when you have conversations with them or tell them things, even though they might not reply accordingly, but they understand, they feel it, they know, they understand what you are saying. So that is why most time when I'm getting close to weaning my babies, I start telling them beforehand, see, mama is going to leave you from sucking. Mama is going to stop you from doing this. You are not going to do this forever. And once you are getting close, if it's like 1 month time, I'll be like, okay, in 1 month time you are no longer going to suck, or maybe it's in a week time. So I just keep repeating it, especially when they come to suckle. I just tell them, okay, just suckle now, because tomorrow you are not going to do that again. And it sticks to their head, and I believe that it helps me in a way, because I believe that once it gets to that point that it's set, like the appointed day has come, you understand, they will not find it that difficult to cope, because their brain will keep reminding them that, see, mommy have told you this, and it's something that have to be done, and you have been informed, so all you have to do is just to cope. Okay, so I just believe it's, in a way, I don't know, but I just figured it out, and I've been doing it. It has been working perfectly well for me, because once I get to that day, trust me when I say they don't disturb me that much. They play around, and as human beings, sometimes they will come, but once they come and I tell them, I told you that is not going to happen again, you will see them, they will turn back. And most times I will be surprised. I'm not joking. I'll be surprised. They will just turn back and go. But sometimes they will feel like, something, let's say we started in the morning and maybe towards evening, and they feel like, oh, they have not taken this thing since morning, they have to use another tactics, maybe to cry or something of that nature. Once I carry her, and start talking to her that, you see, we are no longer going to do this. This is something that have to be done, and we sing, we play. That's it. They will forget about it. So that's what have been working for me, letting them know before time. It really helps me. It really helps me a lot, like a lot, because it helps the child to know that this thing is already planned between them and mama. Okay, so they don't have to disturb you that much when it gets to that day. And in that case, you will also have to be more relaxed in your body, because your body is going through another process which you need rest. So, and that rest again, that's absence of anxiety, absence of annoyance, because when your baby is crying and oh, you have this and you can't give to that child, you will develop anger in yourself. Like, you'll be angry, and you'll be feeling all kind of emotions. In that case, you might end up feeling pains even more than you are supposed to feel when it comes to your breast, that. So that's it for number 2. And for number 3, tips that I do is I give water. I avoid giving food once is night. Like in the night, they tend to wake up in the night just to look for the usual. But when they wake up like that, instead of giving them food, please try giving them liquid. If it's water, if it's juice. Water is even more better than juice when it comes to taking it at night like that. So I will advise that you give that child liquid instead of giving him or her food, because it has really worked for me and I don't regret doing that. For my first child, I gave food and I regretted doing that. So starting from my second child, I said I was not going to try that again. So what I do is, once they wake up at night, instead of giving them food, perhaps cereal or any other kind of food, I just give them water. They take and lie down back to sleep. Once they wake up at night and you bring out food to give them, it will take you like 5 to 10 minutes for you to round up that feeding at that time. And in that process, you will notice that sleep has gone out of your own eyes, and even sleep has gone out of the baby's eyes. And after the feeding, maybe their baby might start feeling discomfort due to that late feeding, or due to the food that he or she has taken. Sometimes if they will cry and you will end up not sleeping at all, in which you needed that sleep because of the process your body is going through. So that is why I suggested water, because it is very easy for them to take. You can even put it in their water bottle and go to sleep. Once they wake up at night, just carry it, give it to them. That one, they can even take it on their own, and they will just suck it and lay down back and sleep once they are okay with the water. I've never experienced them crying non-stop at night because I am weaning them. I am not exaggerating, but I have never experienced that with my children, apart from my first baby, because I gave food and first experience. No, I didn't tell her, we just stopped. So the thing really affected her much, and she cried for days at night, even crying for food and for the usual. So that's made me to come up with all these things, and it has been working perfectly well for me. So it's something that you can also try on your own and see if it will work for you. Okay. The fourth thing I do also to avoid pains is I don't pump. I don't extract the breast milk. So I just leave it that way, and that's it. Because I believe that once I start pumping or extracting, my brain will keep on getting the message that something needs this breast milk outside, or that someone is still suckling on this breast. So that we keep on producing, my system will keep on producing more breast milk. So in that case, please, because as we are trying to stop the baby from sucking the breast, we are also trying to stop the breast milk from coming, right? So in order to stop it from coming on time, you have to stop pumping. Anything that will make you to pump, avoid that temptation. No matter what, avoid it. Don't pump, don't extract, just leave it that way. Because if you start pumping, just as I said, your brain will assume that someone still needs it outside, and it will keep on producing more breast milk for whatever that needed it, whether the feeding bottle you are pumping it into or anything. So the best thing to do is just to stop pumping if you don't want to carry your engorged breast for a longer period of time. So you see, you have to stop pumping. So number 5 tip is the obonge tip that you have been waiting for. Yes, even though all those ones will help you also, but this particular one is the overall, the oga kpata of them all. Okay, so what you are going to do is that if you are planning to stop your baby from sucking the next day, like tomorrow, all you have to do is go to the market today, get cabbage, fresh cabbage. Okay, so when you get it, all you have to do is to cut it, clean it very well. If it's not the inside on, you wash it very well, then cut the stem at the back in order not to make it too thick. Then put it inside your fridge. When it gets cold, take it. That's the next day when you are stopping. Don't even wait for your breast to start feeling engorged before you start doing this. No, once it gets to that particular day that you know that okay, this is it, you are no longer doing it, just pick up that cabbage that you can put it maybe 2 hours or 1 hour or even 30 minutes before you put it in your breast. Okay, all you have to do is get original shea butter, blue silver Vaseline, or olive oil. So you get original shea butter or olive oil or blue silver Vaseline. So what you'll be needing is just to use it and massage your breast. Okay, use it to massage round your breast. Okay, after massaging it, just gently massage it. So what you are going to do is to take it out from the fridge, put it in your breast, and wear your tight bra, your 2 breasts, wear your tight bra, very tight bra to hold it. Okay, so that what that cabbage is going to do is, number 1 is cold, and you know cold something is very good for something that is somehow swollen. Okay, and the breast is bound to be engorged. Okay, so in that case, that cold feeling will help to normalize it. It won't be that engorged, it won't feel strong. You know how it feels like lumps. One thing again I noticed about using that cabbage while weaning your baby is that you don't have this messy clothes, messy bra, and messy everywhere with your breast milk, because yes, it's bound to come out. You understand, the liquid is bound to come out, but with this you won't experience it that way. So it does a lot of things, even the ones that I might not be able to explain. Okay, but try it. This is what will really help you to avoid pain, total pain. Like when I mean total, the only thing you need to do is just be consistent. If you put in the morning, once you put in the morning, if maybe 2 hours before you want to change it, cut another one and put in the fridge. Then when you change that one, you cut another one and put in the fridge. You can do it 3 times a day. Like you put in the morning, in the afternoon you change, in the night you put the one that you're going to sleep with. And another thing that cabbage leaf is going to do is going to help you to be at alert. Okay, what I mean by at alert is that when you are sleeping at night, we all know that as mothers know that most times when we are trying to wean our baby, or even when you are not trying to wean your baby, most times at night, when you wake up at night, you will just see yourself breastfeeding your child, even when that your child is not crying, even when your child doesn't want it. You will just see yourself that, your brain will just keep telling you that you need to breastfeed at interval, and putting that cabbage leaf will help you to stay off that. Okay, if that's the language I should use here, it will help you not to do that, because once you put your hand to do that, you will realize that, oh, I have something in there. Then immediately you will realize that, see what we are doing, and we are doing it. But without that cabbage leaf, trust me, one day you'll be tempted to. In fact, you even be surprised to wake up and see your baby sucking the breast that you people stopped 3 days ago. So that is what is going to help you to stay off from that temptation, from that usual procedure. Okay, so that's what will help you to stay off that. It has really helped me. And with this cabbage leaf, just be consistent 3 times a day. You are not going to be needing any pain relief. You are not going to experience engorged breast. You are not going to experience fever. You are not going to experience cold. Try this and let me know what you think. Trust me, if you do this religiously, if you do this consistently, you will come back to thank me. Okay, so it is not a joke. Try it and let me know. If you are still breastfeeding here, try it, save this video and try it and let me know what you think about it. Okay, you can connect with me on my Instagram page and let me know how you feel about it. This video is actually for all the ladies out there, because we one day want to have a child at any point in your life. So guys, if you have watched this video till this point and you have learned 1 or 2 things from it, or you just like the content in this particular video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Okay, like this video and drop your opinion in the comment section. If you know another thing that will really help women to wean their babies without pains, please drop it in the comment section. Trust me, we all read it. And please don't hesitate to share it out. Okay, share this video to your friends, to your family, to your relations, to your WhatsApp, to everywhere. Please share this video even to your YouTube community and everywhere. Let's get this video in front of every woman out there, every ladies out there. Okay, so guys, that will be the end of this video. Stay safe out there and see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.
3, 2, 1.